Texas League Baseball is next. And good evening, everybody. We'd like to welcome you into Weekend Baseball. And now here's the star of the show, John Baker. Well, thank you, Bob. Boy, what a night it's been as we are just now getting up and live on this first Friday of September as we get set for the Drillers and San Antonio Missions head-to-head. This is Game 4 of our 6-game set as a visiting San Antonio Missions AA affiliation of the San Diego Padres AA team, the Tulsa Drillers. Well, gotta say, we've had our 5-night premiere, and it was good. I've been up with Bob just watching it. We were having a good time, and yes, it was one of the best evenings that me and him had. Yeah, I gotta say, John, you did really well on those episodes. And so far, tell us more about what we have next week. That's right, Bob. Even though next Friday night we are back to San Antonio, even though it'll be Game 4 of our 6-game set with the Springfield Cardinals during that week. But you guys can check out the newest episodes of Love's new series, the sequel series 2, and new episodes of Horseback Riding Adventures every Friday night starting at 6 p.m. right here on J. Baker Vlogs. Well, now we are getting ready for our pregame show, and I'm joined in the booth by my partner, Bob. It's good to see you once again tonight, partner. It's good to see you as well, John. Well, I gotta say, that was a close game last night as Tulsa wins another one. This is 3 in a row against San Antonio that they have won all completely. Yeah, I gotta say, John, they have started off the final homestand really good. They're coming back in full force, and boy, they're putting San Antonio down in the 3rd place position. And boy, the Missions tonight need to get some wins to get back in the saddle and to get back up on the horse if they want to clinch the 2nd place position. But I got to say, Bob, absolutely right. You know, San Antonio and Midland are fighting over the 2nd place position. And pretty much it's getting pretty good. I mean, if Amarillo comes in from behind and beats Midland, then Rockhounds will easily fall back down to a 3rd place position. If San Antonio can win tonight through Sunday, we have a good chance of getting up there and getting the 2nd place position. Yeah, I gotta say, John, absolutely right. I'll tell you one thing. Midland is 1st place for now. The Rough Riders are coming in from behind. They need to beat Wichita like nothing else. Their final homestand against the Wind Surge the next week up in Amarillo. That's what they need to do. That's for sure. Well, anyway, you guys have been listening to our pregame show. Happy Friday evening to all those, and if you watched Love's new series and Horseback Riding Adventures tonight, it was a pretty good night for both shows. Well, anyway, we are going to be back with our first pitch, top of the 1st, for San Antonio when we come back. Well, up now is River Ryan, a right-hander. Four-seam fastball and a cutter, changeup, curveball. But what do we know about him, Bob? Well, I gotta say, he throws that 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Boys, you better watch out, because he's coming after you. Well, leading off for San Antonio, left fielder Corey Howell will strike up first. Weekend baseball now underway. First pitch thrown in, and it's the count now 1-0 as we're getting things started here tonight. Well, temperature-wise, 84 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a miss, change up, and the count now 1-1. 1-1, here's the pitch. That is high pop-up right there. First baseman out of grounds. Makes a play, and that is out number 1. First pitch swinging, and I gotta say, boy, he's going down. Marcos Castellon coming in for the San Antonio Missions. Right fielder tonight. Here's a pitch by Ryan. That one right there and in for a strike. It's 0-1. Few clouds from time to time, but generally clear. Tonight's temperature is low 60, so that's a pretty good temperature. Yeah, it sure is, John. A good night for Tulsa and for many other sounds. Many other sounds? What does that mean? I mean towns. Okay, that's much better. Right there, strike 3. Get him down, and that's 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder,
Joshua Mears coming in. Boy, Mears at a .382 average with opposition of 400. Chalk foul, the count now 1-1 to the center fielder. Well, a pretty good night here for us. It's a beautiful evening for baseball. That one is high fly in the air up the left. Left fielder has his eyes on it, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors here in this half inning for San Antonio. On out to the bottom of the first, it's no score through the top half of 1. Back here as the Drillers coming up to bat right after this. About ready for the bottom of the first inning for the Drillers. Right now on the Drillers Baseball Network. Well, a right-hander, Bobby Malacki, is coming out as he's getting ready to go for San Antonio on the mound. What do we know, Bob? Four-seam fastball, slider, changeup, cutter, curveball. Boy, he's got a big arsenal to choose from. But you got to watch yourself. If you blink an eye, he might just strike you out looking.
leading off for Tulsa, the left fielder, Chris.
Left fielder is Chris Allen as he strides up now for Tulsa. Looking in, Malacki getting the first stretch and the pitch to him. Down and in, strike 1. And the bottom of 1 underway for the Drillers. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch here. That one is high fly in the air up to left, and that's going to fall down. Base hit for the Drillers.
Batting second, the second baseman, Taylor Young.
Second baseman Taylor Young stepping in now. Number 13 on first base. Double play. Possible for San Antonio. Yeah, for sure, John. Oh, that's going to be up to left field, and that's getting down for a base hit. And runners at the corners, first and third. Boy, the last couple of games have been very treacherous. They lost 3 of their last 6 for San Antonio. Yeah, I got to say, Bob, it's not going their way in the start of this one. First and third, and nobody out. That is just rough terrain right there. It's like a runaway train, you know? Well, I got to say, John, it really is. And they got to try to get something going. They got to try to get some outs. They got to try to get some high flyers. They got to do anything they can to get out of this half inning unscathed. You know, Bob, absolutely right about that. Devin Keith coming in now. Here's the 0-1. That one high in the air, and that is foul. That'll go near the playground. And right there, 0-2 the count now. First and third, nobody out. In the bottom of 1 for the Tulsa Drillers. Swing and a miss. Changeup gets them out of stride for that one. And that is out number 1. Griffin Lockwood Powell coming in now. And the pitch, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, tomorrow night, 2 more home games left for the Tulsa Drillers this 2024 year. Everybody can get access to 2025 memberships and season tickets as they will go on sale in next month. Yeah, pretty good right there. But single game tickets go on sale March 1st, right? That is correct. Tickets to the games coming in pretty good. Here's the 0-2. That's right there. And they ain't going to go for it. No way in no man land they're going to go for that one. Count now, 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Griffin Lockwood Powell. Pitch right there, down in the end, 2-2. Malachy is having a little chat with home plate umpire Chris Evans as he's wondering where that one was. Well, I bet Chris is having a good time saying, yeah, that one was down low, but evidently, do not be a prospect in arguing pitches. And that's right there. Throw to first. Get him down right there, Ray. That's out number 2. Terrific catch by the catcher. Boy, he didn't get him down right there. Boy, he had enough time right there. The first run for Tulsa is gunned down. Nabbed out at the plate. Number 13 is angry. I don't blame him. Why? Dalton Rushing coming in, first and second. 2 away and 2 out here in this one. Well, 2 on, 2 away. I do apologize about that. Rushing coming in, 0-1 count, 2-1. Boy, change up down and in, 1 ball and 1 strike. Boy, holding the defense for San Antonio is crucial in this one, right, Bob? Well, I got to say, a lot more crucial is getting out of this half inning and getting started for the top of the second. That is for sure caught up there. Right there to De La Cruz. That ends the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left for Tulsa. Top of the second coming up for San Antonio. No score, 3-1. Well, back here as Michael De La Cruz lead us off in inning number 2 when we come back. Top of the second inning for San Antonio right now on the Drillers Baseball Network. Well, Michael De La Cruz is stepping in now as we get set to go. Boy, that was a close half inning. There in our last AB with Tulsa. Yeah, I gotta say, John, absolutely right. The Missions got unscathed. Give up a couple of hits, and evidently they got up now to the second inning. That's pretty good. You think they get some runs, John? I think so. Just put the ball in play and see it fly. That one is outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. River Ryan, number 77 for Tulsa, pitching here tonight in the game. Michael De La Cruz greeting him first time up. That is popped foul, still hanging, 1-2. Amarillo at Midland, Wichita at Frisco, San Antonio at Tulsa.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Corpus Christi at Arkansas. Northwest Arkansas at Springfield. That is right there, strike 3, and they get them down on strikes. First strikeout for Ryan here tonight. 1 away here for San Antonio, and boy, I gotta say, they're trying everything they can. Losing their last 3 of this 6-game set against the Drillers. Boy, that's one way they have a rough start on the road, John. Yeah, they sure do. That's right there, up to second. Fire to first, number 12 will get it. And that is out number 2.
The designated hitter, Kai Murphy.
Designated hitter is Kai Murphy. He's the next one up for San Antonio. Here's pitch. That one blistered. It is gone. Murphy. How do you like that one? Hi-ya! Boy, get sucker punched in the face by a ninja kick. Yeah, they sure did. Boy, that Kai Murphy can really hit. Yeah, San Antonio up a 1-0 lead as they strike first in this game. Yep, but a long way to go there, John. He's really trying to get something going. 452 foot, 110.3. Man, that's a big exit velocity for Kai Murphy. Down and in, 1 ball, no strikes. The 7-hole batter, Lucas Dunn, coming in. So he's ready to go here tonight for the Missions. Well, trying to win one, that's all they need is getting in a run and seeing if something goes. Right there, third baseman will run it down near the bullpen, and that will do. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on for San Antonio here tonight. We're midway through 2, Missions up by 1-0. Drillers will bat bottom of 2 coming up right after our commercial message. Hear this one. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Sonic. Boy, you gotta love Sonic. It is happy hour all the time with your favorites like Cherry Limeades, Dr. Pepper. And yes, Dr. Pepper is the proud sponsor of Texas League Baseball. And yes, West Creek Trail Rides and Spring Creek Trail Rides there in San Antonio are watching our broadcast here tonight. Welcome in, everybody. I'm glad that you are with us here tonight. So far, just 2 more games to go left in Tulsa. Then San Antonio will head home, take on Springfield starting Tuesday through Sunday next week. Then it is off to the pretty much Texas League playoff rounds. Rough Riders and Springfield are first 2 winners of the Texas League. And the pretty much second place winners. San Antonio or Midland could get up there. Arkansas and Northwest Arkansas could try to get it, but do believe that the Midland Rockhounds and Travelers could potentially get up there into the second place positions to avoid elimination. But anyway, we will be traveling after the regular season with the Springfield Cardinals. But anyway, we head now to the bottom half of the second inning for Tulsa right here on the Drillers Baseball Network. Brandon Lewis coming in now, 6'7", due up for the Drillers.
Ball, that's high.
That one is outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Boy, pretty good night for San Antonio. They got to hold up that run. Yeah, for sure. And oh my goodness, I think you spoke too soon, John. That one's gone. It is out of here. And they will tie back up. It's 1-1. Man, and these boys are really seeing how balls will fly out of the ballpark tonight. Yeah, and the Drillers bullpen is celebrating that home run. Brandon Lewis, he's a pretty good prospect. 106 mile per hour on that fast one. Yeah, sure is, Bob. I got to tell you, he really had it, but 436 foot, 109 and a half exit velocity. That ball was smoked on a barbecue pit. Yeah, it sure was. Here's Logan Wagner. Boy, takes a strike in there for the count now, 0-1. We'll tell you, the Frisco Rough Riders, 3 games left with Wichita. Tulsa, 3 games left with San Antonio. Pretty good there, right, Bob? Weekend baseball. It's always good. That is high fly in the air up to right center. Castellon getting that one. And that is out number 1.
Batting in, the shortstop, Noah.
Shortstop is Noah Miller as he comes in. He's the 8-hole batter. Batting the cleanup spot tonight. Pretty good night here, right, Bob? I got to say, John, absolutely right. It's good for both these ball clubs. Yep, sure is. Boy, I got to say, Corpus Christi underway tonight against Arkansas, and they're the bottom of the 4th inning, tied at 1-1. Yeah, right there, the count now, 0-2. Boy, going to be a long night for Corpus Christi and Arkansas. It's right there, the count now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. That is popped high in the air, and that is foul. So the count now, 0-2. 0-2. High in the air up to left field. Howell in position to make the play, and that is out number 2.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
Center fielder is Chris Newell as he comes in. Here's the pitch to him, down and in, strike 1. Oh, 1. Right there in the changeup, but down in the inside corner, that's a strike going 2. 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Outside. Boy, that is a nail biter. 1-2. High pop-up right there to center. Shortstop Patrick Ditter getting it. And that's the inning. But a run in to score by Brandon Lewis as he gets the RBI through the high flyer up out of the ballpark. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left on for Tulsa. Top of the third for San Antonio coming up. We're tied at 1. We're back here as Ray Patrick Ditter, the shortstop, lead us off in the top of the third inning for San Antonio when we come back. Top of the third for San Antonio coming up on the Drillers Baseball Network. Well, shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter stepping in. 1-1 ball game here in the top of the third for San Antonio. That is in for the cold strike. Gets nothing and 1 to him. The pitch. That is right to third. Boy, howdy, ouch. That is a rough way to get out of the ball game. Boy, right there to the hot corner third baseman. That'll bring in Brandon Valenzuela. That is high in the air, and it'll drift out of play, foul. Hey there, Oklahoma. I'm going to a Oklahoma City baseball club game tomorrow. Nice. I do not know who to root for in this game. LOL. Yo, 2. That is high in the air up to right. And now, number 2.
Now back, left fielder, Corey Howell.
Left fielder Corey Howell stepping in now. The pitch to him. And that's inside, and that's the count now, 0-1. That one's high fly in the air. Up to left, and that's a 1-2-3 half inning. Yeah, we thought he killed that baseball, but evidently not high enough. So we still remain a tight ball game as we head now to the bottom of the third. Tulsa coming up to bat right after this. Chris Allen coming in now as we get ready for the third inning for the Drillers when we come back. Well, we head to the bottom of the third right now on the Drillers Baseball Network. Chris Allen coming in now for Tulsa. So we set to go for the half of the home third. That is high in the air up to left field. Corey Howell gets his eyes on it, and he'll make the grab. That's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Taylor.
Second baseman is Taylor Young, 1-for-1 single in the first. The pitch. Right there and in for a cold strike. It's 0-1. Good night to get your tickets at drillersbaseball.com. Final couple of games left of the home season here in good old Drillville. That is high fly in the air. Castellon giving chase, and that's over the wall. That's ground roll double for Taylor Young. Castellon up in right field tries to run it down, but evidently couldn't catch up with it. Yeah, I know. He was running heart and soul trying to get that ball, but evidently he couldn't catch up with it. David Keith coming in. Ready to go, takes a strike inside, and it's 0-1. Strikeout in the first, 0-for-1. Boy, tell you one thing. Hopefully, whoever wins this one here tonight would be pretty good. Maybe San Antonio could get in a split in the series gap. You know, you lose 3, you win 3. Hey, that's a good homestand for you. Yeah, sure is. That's lifted high in the air. Castellon getting there. Makes the play up in the right field for out number 2, but the runner in second is not moving anywhere. That'll bring up Griffin Lockwood Powell. So he comes in. Number 20 waits on the second base area. And pitch right there, and they'll make sure he don't go anywhere. That's why they always look. Here's the pitch. Right there inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, San Antonio trying to keep the Drillers at bay. I don't blame them at all. Losing their last 3 of this 6th game. They need to keep up the focus and try to win at least a few here in good old Tulsa. Yeah, they sure do, John. They really need to keep their eyes open and watch for the unexpected, because Tulsa could come back and whoop them. Whoop them like a fist fight in a bar or something. Yeah, no kidding. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lockwood Powell. Pitch here.
Nope. That's a ball.
Outside, ball 2. No, count now 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him outside. And that is the inning. No runs on a hit. No errors. 1 left for Tulsa. As we now head to the 4th inning. Tied at 1. San Antonio coming up right after this. As right fielder Marcos Castellon leads it off with a 4th for San Antonio. Well, about set to go for the top of the 4th inning for San Antonio right here in the Drillers Baseball Network. Right fielder is Marcos Castellon as he sets to go here in this half inning. Ready? The pitch. That is laced up to left center. And boy, they are going to get a no-out double on that one. Well, if you got a Whataburger here in Tulsa, that's pretty good. We have whack for doubles. That means you get a double meat cheeseburger and your choice of a medium fry or onion ring. Courtesy of our hot and fresh Whataburger. Gotta love one in Tulsa. And now is center fielder Joshua Mears as he comes in, ready to go. Fly out in the first 0 for 1. Other proud sponsors there in San Antonio is West Creek Trail Rides and Spring Creek Stables there. Good old San Antonio. Oh, love it. Right there, up the left. That is a base hit. And they get a run in to score on an RBI single. And San Antonio up now back to their front lead, 2-1. Boy, just fun as it is. And I tell you, San Antonio looking for retribution after the last 3 they lost. Right there. Boy, they get passed by the number 12 guy at first. Yeah, sure does. And boy, they are coming in. I think they were tired of getting hit around the last couple of games. So now they're just going to say, hey, we're going to win this one. Let's whoop butt tonight. Yeah, I would say, take names and kick butt. I'd tell you one thing. That's pretty good. Hot corner Gold Glove winner, third baseman Graham Polly steps in now. First and second, 0 for 1. Ground out in the 2nd inning. Just a pretty good night for San Antonio. They get far ahead and get things rocking and rolling. Boy, right there, line drive up to right, and that will load up bases. Boy, that's 3 back-to-back base hits. Run in to score, but danger now coming for Tulsa. Still nobody out, and with all these hits coming in, San Antonio is looking pretty good. Yeah, it sure is, John. Ty Murphy hit that solo shot last time up. It's 1 for 1. Can he hit a grand slam out of here? Yeah, probably. A few runs. Big one. 12-pack crispy tacos just waiting for everybody. Yeah, it sure is. 0-1. That is right there. Foul, and it's 0-2. Boy, that'd put him up 6-1 if he hit a grand slam. There for sure. And right there, can you believe it? Gone! Grand slam by Kai Murphy. second one of the night, and boy, he got it all. And it's now 6-1 here in Tulsa. Boy, nobody out here in this half inning. And he whacked that one 102.5 miles per hour on the 364 exit velocity. Second baseman Lucas Dunn takes in strike one. It's a pretty good night. San Antonio now up 5 runs against the Drillers. Up to third, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 10.
Boy, that guy has like cat-like reflexes there at the hot corner. Yeah, no dice intended there, John. He was really looking at it and was thinking, I ain't gonna let that ball get away from me, let me tell you.
Yeah.
So shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter now coming in now for the Missions. Line out in the third is 0 for 1. You know, San Antonio's got a pretty good chance of getting in here, but still a long ways to go here tonight. Yeah, for sure. Boy, people play their music really loud. They go in their cars and pass them by, and that's going to be line drive up the left, and that's going to get in, and that's going to get over the left fielder's head. One out double by Ray Patrick Ditter.
Now batting, catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Boy, Brandon Valenzuela coming in now. And we're going to have a pitching change. That looks to do for the starter. Number 77 is retired out of this ball game. Boy, he gave up 6 runs in the majority of this ball game. Ricky Vanasco coming in now, as he's a scouting report, 96 on a 4-seam fastball, 12-6 curve, a changeup. And pretty much he's doing really good. Yeah, he sure is, John. And so far, San Antonio got another couple runs. Yep. So it's getting dark here in the top of the 4th inning. Usually be getting dark at least by the 7th or 8th inning, but I guess not. So up to the right field area, that was a line drive. That'll move first and third. Boy, tell you one thing, it's a good night for San Antonio if they keep this going. Yeah, for sure, John. Well, hopefully don't ground into a double play. That'll get you an inning double play, and in the half inning, and that'll move them up to the bottom of the 4th inning. Yeah, it sure does. Left fielder Corey Howell coming in, takes a strike inside 0-1. The count now is 0 for 2 of the evening. And that one is laced high in the air, and they're going to run it down, and so far they couldn't even catch up with it. 2-run RBI double will now stretch San Antonio's lead up to 8-1. Boy, and they are really going after him. Marcos Castellon coming in now. Hits that one high in the air up to left, and that's out number 2. Then it survived more than 30 seconds. Yeah, he sure did. It turned really quick. Well, somebody got a grand slam for San Antonio. They load up bases. And pretty much, one of them knocked it out of here. Up to right field. Mears coming in, set to go. That one high in the air up to center. And that will do it. 7 runs on 8 hits, no errors, 1 left. Bottom of the 4th coming up. San Antonio leads it 8-1. So Dalton Rushing coming in as we lead off the bottom of the 4th inning as the Drillers will get ready to go. Foul set to go for the bottom of the 4th right here for Tulsa. On the Drillers Baseball Network, say the rest of your line, you little donkey. Oh, right, sorry. Well, in now is Dalton Rushing as he comes in. Ready to go, takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Well, San Antonio's got an excellent margin. Yeah, they sure do, John. They got to keep ahead. One way or another, I hope and pray that they stay ahead in this ball game. Maybe whack in a couple more home runs. That strike 3 swinging. Number 75 goes down on strikes. Brandon Lewis was that solo shot. Boy, pretty good as he comes in. 1 for 1. He singled that solo shot back in the 2nd inning. Well, Drillers have a runner, or should I say they have a relief pitcher warming up in the Tulsa bullpen. That is right there. Change up in for a strike. It's 0-2. One more time. High in the air, and where is that? Foul. Boy, 6.5 foot outside the pole. Boy, if that would have stayed a few inches to the right, it would have been a home run. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Malaki looking in from the stretch. 1-2. And that one is drilled high in the air. And it's gone. And they get one back here tonight. And it's now 8-2 in this one. Well, San Antonio still leads this ball game by at least 6 runs ahead of Tulsa. Well, gotta say, John, still good enough right there, but that's going to be a call to the mound now as here comes the pitching coach, and that will pretty much do for Bobby Malaki. I know it. That's going to be sad for him to get out of this ball game. San Antonio is going to get a left-hander to call. Javian Sandridge, a 4-seam slider curveball type guy. We'll pitch now for San Antonio here in this one. Logan Wagner coming in, ready to go, is
Nope. That's
set on the slider. The count now 1-0. Fly out in the second is 0 for 1 here tonight. 1-0. That is fouled off and still hanging on at 1-1. Boy, 8-2 we're ball game here. Bottom of the fourth. San Antonio leading 6 runs. High pop up right there. De La Cruz under it. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Noah Miller.
Noah Miller coming in now. As he's ready to go. Boy, just a beautiful night for baseball, right, Bob?
Gotta say, John, absolutely right about that.
The pitch, that's right there, in for a strike. And it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to him. The pitch. High in the air up there. And that's going to fall right in front of Castellon for the base hit. Boy, Midland sure getting up there tonight. It's a 3-3 tie for both Amarillo and Midland. Chris Newell coming in. Runner at first and 2 away here in this half inning. And that's going to be lined up to center. That's a base knock. Boy, it really coming good. Unclutch hitting. It sure is. Chris Alleyne coming in now. Set to go in this one. The pitch. That's high in the air. Castellon misses it, and boy, that's going to get more runs in. Boy, that's going to be a 2-run triple for Alleyne. Now it's an 8-4 lead, still hanging on to San Antonio. Boy, they really need to keep after it.
Yeah, if they lose another one, John, then they might as well kiss that
Second place position goodbye, because Midland might have it. And that one is drilled. Boy, watch it fly. Gone. 2 more. This is getting up it now if you want.
Oh, okay.
Boy, I sure like the butter on my popcorn. It tastes pretty good. Have you ever had, like, Regal movie popcorn?
Yeah, it tastes really good.
Well, that's going to bring now into a mound visit as here comes the pitching coach, and I don't think that coach is liking what this guy is doing.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think anybody is liking what he's doing.
Now pitching for San Antonio.
Well, Lake Bocker's being called up in relief as he's going to try to get the San Antonio Missions out of this half inning without any more problems. They're running into problems with runs coming in across the score on high premiums.
Yeah, sure is.
It's like the drillers are trying to get in there and get something going, right, John? Yeah, it sure is. 0-2 the count now is, well, 0 for 2 by Darren Keith. 0 for 1 here in this one. Pitch, swing and a miss, and the count now 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, San Antonio leading 8-6, 2 runs ahead of Tulsa. This lead has pretty much as well evaporated. Deader to De La Cruz gets them out, inning over. Boy, they get a bunch here in this half inning. We now head to the 5th. San Antonio leading at 8-6 as we head to the 5th. Well, back here from more as first baseman Michael De La Cruz getting things ready to go. Well, we now head to the 5th inning for the Missions right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Michael De La Cruz coming in as fouls one off on the change, and it's 0-1 to him. Boy, that was a lot of runs there in the bottom half of the 4th inning. There it sure was, John, and boy, they gave up a lot. Michael Peterson and Aaron Ozenbane is coming in. Boy, just tell you one thing. Wow. A lot of runs. Right there. Hit the pitcher. No play. As that will be a fielder's choice. The base hit for Michael De La Cruz. Third baseman is Graham Polly. He steps in. That one blistered. It is gone. Watch it fly out of here. See you later. And boy, they get 2 right off the bat. And now they lead by 4. Boy, and that right there. Whew. That'll make you jump out of your chair like you saw a ghost. Yeah, it sure did, John. I think I turned 15 shades of white just seeing that thing go out of here. Yep, I tell you one thing, Bob. You didn't see that one coming. Kevin Gowdy coming in now for Tulsa. He's the first relief pitcher of the night. Here's Kai Murphy, 2 for 2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Outside, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 for 2, 2 home run, 5 RBI, and 2 runs here tonight. He had a grand slam for San Antonio. So it's a pretty good night for the Missions as they now lead 4 runs ahead of Tulsa. Here's a 1-1. High pop up right there. Third baseman has his eyes on it. They look up. Out number 1.
The batter number 22, second baseman.
Second baseman is Lucas Dunn. He's 0 for 2, a pop out and a line out. Right there in the count now 0-1 as Dunn swings after that one. Oh, 1.
That's a ball.
Outside, 1-1.
Nope.
Yeah, right there, the count now 2-1. Boy, I tell you, they better watch themselves because he could hit back and punch them harder.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3 balls and 1 strike. Missing Hine outside. Shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter on deck now for San Antonio. That one is fouled. Boy, that would have had a home run written all over it. Yeah, it sure would have, John. He would have had everything right there. And right there, strike 3. Get him down.
The batter number 10.
Shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter coming in, 1 for 2, double and a run. Boy, it's the 7th inning now for Corpus Christi and Arkansas. That one hit slow roller to the third base area. Getting a little speechless there, but anyway. Final out of this half inning as 2 runs come in on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. San Antonio leads this game 10-6. We head to the bottom of the 5th here in this one. Griffin Lockwood Powell leads it off as we head for the 5th for the Tulsa Drillers. Bottom of the 5th inning for Tulsa right now, the Drillers Baseball Network. Griffin Lockwood Powell stepping in now as we lead off the bottom of the 5th for the Tulsa Drillers. Pitch by Blocker in for a cold strike. It's 0-1. Blocker was the 3rd draft in 2021 for San Antonio. Gotta say he's pretty good as he spent most of the year in San Antonio during that year. Went up a little bit in 2022 to the El Paso Chihuahuas. And after that came back to San Antonio to stay. 2023 and 24 seasons up with San Antonio.
Well, yeah, I gotta say, he did.
He only traveled to El Paso, but that was during the 2022 year. That for sure. Dalton Rushing coming in now. He's 0 for 2 of the night. Boy, this is a fun evening, right, Bob? Getting to see a lot of home runs and hard-hit balls in this one.
Yeah, and San Antonio, our hometown, being up 10-6.
Yeah, for sure. No balls and 2 strikes to count now to Rushing. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, he threw it by him. That's out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, Brandon.
Designated hitter is Brendan Lewis. He's 2 for 2 on everything. 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, 2 runs written all over that. Little tad there, little tad here. Boy, he is good on everything. That's the 2 for 2 hitter, Lewis. That one right there, cold strike, and it's 0-2. One more here in this half inning, and we head now to the 6th. Coming up next.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count now. One and 2. Here's the pitch. High pop-up right there. Near the bullpen, and De La Cruz would get in foul grounds and makes the play as we end 5. Well, we head to the 6th inning. San Antonio leads it 10-6. Now we're back here for more as 9-hole batter Brandon Valenzuela leads it off. Top of the 6th inning for San Antonio right now on the Drillers Baseball Network. Well, Brandon Valenzuela was coming in. Pitch to him. That one is high in the air, and they are giving chase up to right center, and that's a base hit. No out double through Valenzuela, and he is happy about that one.
Yeah, I sure would have been. Boy, he comes out and he whacks that one out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he sure does, Bob. He is really getting after it. Well, San Antonio and Tulsa. Boy, a lot of hard-hit balls, a lot of home runs tonight. It's getting pretty good on this weekend. That one slow mover up to right and foul, but I'll count nothing in 1. 1 for 3 double, 2 RBIs for Corey Howell. Gotta say, he's loved by everybody left field area for San Antonio. Well, a lot of people up in the left field area ask for autographs. Yeah, they sure do, John. Every baseball player, it comes with baseball cards, When you get your baseball cards and you see that player, boy, all you say to them is, I want an autograph. Is it okay? They say yes, great. They say no, well, that'll make you sad in the end. Well, I don't know, Bob. I mean, if they say no, I guess that would be rude. Marcos Castellon coming in. In a ball game, a player should not resist a fan, But anyway, it'd be pretty good to see that they get baseball cards or whatever signed by these prospects. A lot of prospects, the Drillers have the AAA up in Oklahoma City, right, Bob? Yeah, I gotta say, John, they absolutely do. And from there, they leave Oklahoma City to go to Los Angeles, right? Yep, that's the call-up track. AA Tulsa, AAA OKC, and Los Angeles. Major League Baseball. That one is drilled. Joshua Mears. Boy, he got everything. Watch it fly. Now another 2 for San Antonio. Boy, he really went after that one. There ain't no way San Antonio is losing here tonight, but I can't say that. Well, they lead by 6. 12-6 for San Antonio here in this half inning. 403 on the exit velocity of 102.5. Well, pretty good right there. Michael De La Cruz 2 for 3, 2 singles and 2 runs for him thus far. First baseman for San Antonio here tonight. The pitch right there. That is chopped foul, and it's 0-2. Well, hopefully they can hold off the Drillers to the very end. That one hit to short. Flip to first, number 12 gets him, and that's the inning. But the center fielder, Joshua Mears, gets 2 runs on a hit, no errors, and no one on. Bottom of the 6th coming up. San Antonio leads at 12-6. And back here as we have third baseman Logan Wagner leading it off for Tulsa. About ready to go to the bottom of the 6th inning right here on the Drillers Baseball Network. Logan Wagner, the third baseman, coming up now, 7-8-9. Due up right there in the inside corner. Strike 1. It's 0-1 the count now to Wagner. It's a pitch to him. That one high and outside. 1-1. Corpus Christi and Arkansas Tied at 2, top of the 8th. Pretty good night for him. Swing and a miss, and the count now 1-2.
Strike.
1-2. That's a high pop-up right there. Left fielder Howell getting after it. But can't make the play, and it'll land foul. So 1-2 the count now. Strike 3. Get him outside. And that's a strikeout for Lake Bacher. Noah Miller coming in now. Is he set to go? That's right there and in. And it's 0-1. The pitch. Down and in, 1-1. One and one. That one high fly up to left center. Or actually left. I do apologize about that.
Now batting, center field.
Deep to straightaway left. 2 away. Up now for the left fielder Howell. Chris Newell 1 for 2, single and a run. That one fouled off. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 outside the count now, 1-1. One and one. That one high in the air, and that'll go foul. One and two. That one is foul. So still staying alive on that one. One and two. Right there out of play. And still holding on. Swing and a miss. Get him down. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one on for Tulsa. 7th inning coming up. San Antonio leads by 6. It's 12-6. Third baseman Graham Polly stepping in as we lead off the 7th when we come back. Seventh inning set to go for San Antonio right here on the Drillers Baseball Network. Well, third baseman Graham Polly stepping in. He's 2 for 3 of the night. Pitch. High in the air and now to play foul. Still the count now 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside 1-1. And right there in the end, 1-2. One and two. Here's the pitch. Outside 2-2. Outside full count. Kai Murphy coming in. Biggest home run guy ever. Hit a grand slam, and boy, that is ball 4. And the 13th potential run coming in. Well, this is Kai Murphy. Boy, see him whack that one out of here. That was a grand slam earlier that he had. So pretty good for him. That's a swing and a miss right there. The count now 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss right there again. The count now 0-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that one is outside, 1-2. That is up. Straightaway short. They get the out at first. Or should I say second? No, the force out at second. They try to overturn a double play. But evidently they pretty much just get the out at second. That one is up the left. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Ray Patrick Ditter.
Ray Patrick Ditter coming in now.
Number 90, Michael Peterson.
Michael Peterson coming in as he's a right-hander in relief for Tulsa. Ready to go. Swing and a miss right there.
0-1.
And that'll be the count now, 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count now.
Ball.
That's a ball. The count now 1-2.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
We got a full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes now to him.
That's out. Ball 4.
And that is outside. Ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Now bring in Brandon Valenzuela. Wait, we bases loaded in this one? Yeah, we sure are, John. You know, first to second. That is right there, swing and a miss. John Looney and Aaron O'Shizenbane coming in as they warm up and get things ready to rock and roll. That one right there. They tag one, they get two, so they'll escape danger. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Get up a stretch. San Antonio leads it 12-6. Chris Eileen coming in as we go now to the bottom of the 7th when we come back. Bottom of the 7th inning for the Drillers right here on the Drillers Baseball Network. Well, Chris Eileen coming in now, a 12-6 ball game for San Antonio here tonight. High pitch confidence in Lake Bacher is going really well. High in the air up to right. That's a home run out of here. And now it's a 5-run lead for San Antonio. Drillers are still way behind to even worry about, right, Bob? Well, never say never there, John, because it could slowly but surely catch up with them. Taylor Young coming in now, 3 for 3. Takes a strike inside. It's the count now, 0-1. Home run, double, a single.
Ball one.
That's ball one. The count now 1-1. Triple shy of the cycle. That is Taylor Young. Here's the pitch to him. High in the air. Up to right field. Castellon getting there. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, David Keith.
David Keith coming in now. One away, nobody on after a solo shot up to right field. No balls, 1 strike to him. That is chopped foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to him. The pitch. That is hit to second base, done. Flip to Michael De La Cruz as he'll cover the bag, and that's out number 2.
Number 12, Griffin Lockwood Powell.
Griffin Lockwood Powell coming in now. He's ready to go. And the pitch. That's right there. And the count now, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Powell. He's 0 for 3 of the night. And did he go? Peeled down by the home plate umpire. Says he went around for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and miss. Get him down. And that ends the inning. Well, a run in to score. 1 run on a hit. No errors and nobody left on. As we head now to the top of the 8th, San Antonio leads at 12-7. Left fielder Corey Howell will lead it off when we come back here in this one. Top of the 8th inning for San Antonio right here on the Drillers Baseball Network. Well, left fielder Corey Howell stepping in now. As he's set to go. The pitch to him, and that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, a lot of people just making noise with them Harley Davidson type motorcycles. That's in for a strike. It's 0-2. That is up the center. Boy, that misses him by a few inches. And that is a no-out single for San Antonio. Marcos Castellon coming in as he's ready to go. That is a pitch, swing and miss. The count now 0-1. 1 for 4, double and a run by Castellon. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That's outside, and it's 1-1. 7,405 in this one.
Hey.
That's right there, and the count now is 1-2. And right there, strike 3. Gets him down, and that's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Joshua Mears, 2 for 4 home run. Single 3 RBIs of the night for San Antonio. That one is out, and the count now is 1-0. So right there in for a count now 1-1. Here's pitch. Outside 2-1. And right there, the count now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Mears.
Full count.
Outside on a full count. And right there, strike 3. Boy, get him down looking. Michael De La Cruz, 2 for 4. With 2 runs in for him here tonight. Here's pitch. That is fouled off. The count now 0-2. That's the same guy with a Harley Davidson making that type of noise. Oh!
You got hit. First base.
Ouch. And that'll drill him right in the back.
The third baseman, Graham Pauley.
Third baseman Graham Pauley stepping in now. And that's right there. Up to second. They get the force, and that'll end the inning. Well, no runs on 1 hit, 2 left, and no errors. Bottom of the 8th inning, Dalton Rushing coming in for Tulsa. San Antonio leads at 12-7. Bottom half of the eighth inning, set to go for Tulsa. I know the Drillers Baseball Network. Well, Dalton rushing coming in as we're set to go. Pitch to him. That's a strike inside, and it's 0-1. No balls, one strike. Bacher looks in.
That's a ball.
Down and in, 1-1. One and one. Right there hit the third baseman, Pauly. Flip across to De La Cruz. That's out number one.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Brandon Lewis, 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, 2 runs. He's 2 of everything. Have a immaculate ball game tonight for the Drillers. Right there and in for a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls and one strike. Ready to go. 0-1. That is lined straight away center. Boy, coming in and getting that one in there.
Now batting, the third baseman, Logan Wagner.
Logan Wagner coming in. Here's a pitch to him. That's lifted high in the air and out of play. The 0-1. Down and in for a strike. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and he'll see another. Oh, 2. Right there, strike 3. Boy, go down on strikes and ain't happy about that one. Noah Miller coming in now. Set to go. Boy, right there and in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Right there, foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High pop up right there. Third baseman Pauly gets under it, and well, that means one more inning here tonight. As we head to the 9th inning, San Antonio leads at 12-7. Back here for more. A new arm about ready to go here for Tulsa when we come back. Top of the ninth for San Antonio, right here in it's the Drillers Baseball Network. Boy, I ought to give you a whooping. Oops. We're not in San Antonio, Bob, not for our next couple of days. But we welcome you back to the Drillers Baseball Network, and gotta say, I do apologize for Bob trying to say missions on the Baseball Network, but anyway, we are back here live and about ready to go for the top of the ninth inning here for the San Antonio Missions. Well, here we go as a new warm-up arm is on, and so Oshabine is coming in. And we're set to go.
The
Designated hitter is Kai Murphy. Home run, but boy, a grand slam guy. That's fouled off. The count now is 0-1. Yo, 1 outside, and that's 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
And that's outside, 2-1.
That's out.
Outside, 3-1. Lucas Dunn now on deck. 7-hole batter. And that is pop foul, so that will be full. So the count now 3-2.
That's ball 4.
And
Take
outside ball 4. He walked them.
Leading off for San Antonio, the second baseman.
Second baseman Lucas Dunn coming in. Getting ready to go here. And right there and in, strike 1. That's a strike and a count now 0-2.
ball.
And right there for a ball, the count now 1-2 to Dunn.
Nope. Outside.
And that one is outside. The count now 2-2.
3-2.
Outside, full count again. Ray Patrick Ditter this time on deck for San Antonio. See if he'll get on for ball 4.
3.
And right there, strike 3. And he had a close one,
Now batting,
but that wasn't outside to put a runner in scoring position. Ray Patrick Ditter is 1 for 3. Coming in is set to go. That's high lifted, up to left. Center fielder makes the grab. And that's out number 2.
now batting, catcher, Brandon Valenzuela.
Brandon Valenzuela coming in now. Ready to go is in for a strike. Valenzuela 2 for 4 of the night.
Ball.
Outside 1-1. Right there and in, 1-2. That one is up to left. Boy, still running after it. and make that 13-7 here in this one.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Howell.
Corey Howell coming in now as he's set to go. Two outs, runner at second. That's a high pop-up right there, left field. Makes the grab and inning over. So it's a run on 2 hits. No errors, 1 left. Bottom of the ninth, San Antonio leads it 13-7. Bottom of 9 coming up. When we come back, Chris Newell will lead it off. Well, bottom of the ninth inning set to go for the Drillers Baseball Network. Well, Chris Newell about ready to go as we start the bottom of the ninth. So he takes a strike in there. It's 0-1. 13-7 here tonight. San Antonio leading a bunch. It's really good. That one is high fly in the air, foul. It's on 2. Oh, 2. That is up to center. That's a base hit. Well, seems like a Frisco Rough Rider in Midland. Well, I gotta say, John, it's really bad when you think about how hard you work, but evidently you come in short. But yeah, gotta say it's not good right there. Well, they just decided the Rockhounds will be up for the second place position. So they'll take on the Rough Riders. And Springfield, I don't know who they're taking on after that. I think it'd be Arkansas.
Second baseman, Taylor.
Taylor Young coming in, 3 for 4, home run, double, and a single. And that's in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Yo, 1. That is right there. Line drive. That's up to left. That's a base hit. And he is safe. He beat it out. Almost getting him. Is Darren Keith. As that is outside, 1 ball and no strikes. One 0. Outside again, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. The pitch. High pop-up right there, center field. And here comes a runner. Here's the tag up and in to score. As that'll be a sacrifice fly. And it's 13-8. But San Antonio still leading it. Griffin Lockwood Powell coming in. He's the final out of this game. That one is high in the air. Castellon getting there, and that's ball game. Boy, one shot, and he had it. But evidently, that will go down in that one. You know, that'll pretty much work its way out of danger. Corpus Christi winning against Arkansas. So that's a pretty good ball game. So we will see you guys back tomorrow. Have a good night.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.